And now I have to make sure Amanda can actually participate. Where are my people?
Instead of so there's no waiting room.
I did use these.
I don't think I did, but you know, Bob, I can't promise that I didn't do it. That's why I've got this up now, so I can see if she,
Get your, get done with all this kind of stuff.
You know, I got the deck done, but the railing was just sitting there and cutting trees instead. Yeah, it's more fun.
Yeah. Place will park down, it's just.
Yeah. Yeah, probably for the hander.
there she,
There she is.
okay.
I had to order it to come in. I kind of want to like paint.
Amanda, can you hear us?
So that I don't have to think.
Yep, I can hear you.
Get her.
She's in there. I see her, but I can't get to her.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
No, she was not muted.
Can you hear me?
What did I just do?
Yeah.
Personal boost.
I can't get to it. You want to do it, Bob? But then she can't see us.
I think she's on mute.
She doesn't have a video. That's her control of that.
Okay, thank you, guys.
Yeah, I think you can ask for a Sherman.
Okay, I can hear you. You can't hear me. From Amanda Webb to everyone.
She did.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. You can't hear me.
I
There
can,
she
I,
is.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
We have a video.
I think she's muted.
I'm not muted.
She's.
She said she's not muted. I read her lips.
Okay, Bob.
I think she's just messing with us. She's probably.
Let's try this.
What's it say here? Come on. Yeah, everything seems to be fine there. Don't know. Everything's up.
I think you need to go over to her and unmute her, because I muted her, I think.
No, you unmuted her.
Okay.
Yeah, she was on mute.
Be honest. That's a hell of a list. Microphone, speaker. Let's see. Do we have anything over here?
Looks like the microphone's working or else it wouldn't be great.
Yeah, it's yours.
Working in here.
Test.
It's all the way up.
Come and call, oh, no,
Do what now?
that's not.
It must be the wrong speaker or else we would have heard something.
Yeah, I agree, but I just don't know which one it is.
Pick a different one. There's like 12 of them.
Okay. I don't like to hear. Let's see.
So you don't forget it later? Is that the idea?
That's right.
I don't know.
You're gonna
I'll
provide.
be honest.
Yeah.
Well-
I got a pen.
Okay.
This is my.
No, I'm just gonna borrow his and it's closer. I don't want to be in trouble. Okay, I'm surrounded by pins.
Yeah. I need to go get another one out of my pocket here on the bed.
Oh, I got it. Who needs a pen?
Good ones in there?
Give her a pen.
Oh, okay.
Is it right?
I don't know about a circle.
That one.
Manny, you want to test your
It doesn't.
mic?
Can you hear me?
Just guessing. Okay, that wasn't it. Okay. Yes, we could. Nope. Do we have you looking up her phone number?
I'm not gonna give them,
Yeah.
we don't sure why we can't do. Okay, nobody's supposed to be able to comment during our meeting.
Oh, so it's turned off.
Is that it?
Yeah, and so I think when I set up Zoom, I set it up so Amanda can respond back to it.
You can make her a
Make her a co-host.
Okay, and that's where I saw co-host and I don't know where it's at.
It should be like, if you go to her name and the participants, you can usually see options. And that's where you can make her.
No, go over here, wherever she was at.
Let's see, very down. I don't see it there.
This is, close that one out. Close that one out. Now go to
This one?
participants. Right here.
Oops.
Now unmute her.
Make a host or co-host.
It's just like, she's not muted.
Okay. Asked to unmute. Well, I don't know now. I don't see the co-host.
It was under,
Oh, make co-host.
it was under the three
Most of those
dots.
are here.
There we go. So,
Now, Amanda, can you talk?
Can you hear me?
No?
Hello?
thanks, Colin.
That is bizarre.
What are host tools? Okay. Unmute themselves. No. That's not it.
No, I think we're gonna have to do this, but we're not being able to. Just take down with it.
Well, Bob's gonna wing it and do.
You put her on speakerphone when she needs to talk.
Yeah,
Old school.
yeah.
Had to do that before.
We have to.
We can get this done for an entire year of BOCC, not be able to do it here. We need to talk to IT about this.
All right, you ready?
I'm sure it's something.
Yeah. Yeah, they get to go.
All right. I'm gonna open the joint meeting of the Riley County Planning Board, Board of Zoning Appeals. I'm gonna read the rules for public comments. The following applies to all meetings of the Riley County Planning Board, Board of Zoning Appeals. Public comments shall be limited to no more than 5 minutes for each speaker. The time limit does not include questions asked by the board members. The chair reserves the right to extend speaker time should the situation warrant doing so. All comments should be directed at the board. All speakers must go up to the podium to make comments, stating their full name and address before beginning. Public comment shall be made only during the designated time on the agenda. At any public meeting, public comments are out of order if made outside the designated time on the agenda of a public meeting and without the speaker having first been recognized by the chair. Remarks of individual speakers shall not be simply repetitive of identical comments made by prior speakers. Verbal and visual personal attacks on private citizen, staff, or board members shall not be allowed. Speakers who violate any one or more of these rules will be asked to end their comments. And speakers or non-speakers who attend the meeting whose conduct disrupts the orderly and dignified content of the public meeting at any time will be asked by the chair to leave such a meeting. Next, we have on on the agenda is open public comments. Is there anybody that wants to speak about something that is not on the agenda this evening? Right, the consent agenda, including the minutes and the report of fees. Anybody have any questions or comments?
Nope.
I move approval of the consent agenda.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? All right. Next, we have the general agenda, including the election of the chair, vice chair, and appointment of the secretary. Motion.
I nominate Rita to be the chair and the same slate. we had last
Same as late.
Yeah.
Bob's, are you officially the secretary, Bob?
I move nomination cease.
All in favor?
All right,
Who's second?
Oh, yeah, you didn't second.
I'll second it.
Can you second you?
That's what I was wondering, because I was nominated.
I think, because you guys are trying to do this all at one time, you're doing the chair, vice chair, and secretary.
Uh-huh.
And so last year, Peck nominated, help me do the minutes easy. Peck, you nominated chair and vice chair. William, I think you seconded last year, and Rita nominated Bob for secretary. So if we're gonna do this all three at one time, Peck, then Sutton or Burris needs to
Okay,
second.
Second.
Okay.
all right. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Okay, now I gotta call Amanda because she's number 2. Hi, Amanda, you're on speaker and we're ready to do the resolution. Does anybody need me to bring that resolution up on the screen? Okay. You're yours. We're good? Yeah.
Thanks for working with me, everybody. See, so hearing this.
I know.
Yeah, so hearing this, I'll figure it out and the bigger, so.
Move your
Turn your
speaker up.
volume down, Amanda, on your computer. Turn your volume down.
Or mute your speaker.
Yeah. Here we go.
Okay, all right, everybody can hear me okay?
Yep.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so we have, the attendance resolution, that commissioners passed several years ago. This applies to all of the, Maryland County advisory boards. Just always good as we're starting a new year, always good to just kind of have a refresher, just to make sure people are aware of it. Basically, any committee or advisory board member, you can't miss 4 or more meetings of calendar year. It does say without providing written notice, so it's basically the excused versus unexcused absence. So as long as you provide notification to us in time that you're not going to make a meeting, that's perfectly fine. It's just if you have 4 or more unexcused absences, that's where we have to kind of talk about it, talk with you, make sure, you're able to, be a part of the board and do what needs to be doing, and kind of go from there. So just want to refresh on that. Couple other things having to do with attendance, of course, Lisa will send a packet, Lisa before. I know sometimes it's not so last minute that many of you folks might not, maybe you're not feeling well or not realizing you can't be there until kind of the last minute. That happens, that's okay. Lisa is unable to access her email on her phone. Bob and I can email and access our email. So if it's something after hours, like after 5 PM, and you're realizing, oops, I can't make the meeting tonight again, that's okay. email about that. And then he and I can check our messages with me that, okay, so isn't able to leave the meeting tonight. So again, that's just at the station, this is not able to do that when we are, so. That doesn't mean you can't answer either as well, but it'll message just her. What was the other thing you said, Randy, please?
I'm trying to think what it is.
What were we talking about?
And I think you covered them all very well.
Okay.
Just to let us know, I'm gonna start asking how do you plan to attend? So you can tell me either Zoom or in person so that we know which way you're attending the meeting. Okay, that was it, Amanda.
That's all I have. Did anyone have any questions or any further discussion on this?
Nope.
No.
Okay, thank you. If something comes up, of course, after the fact, you can let any of us know, chat with any of us, and then we'll get it all figured out. So thank you.
And Amanda, I think the reason why you couldn't talk and us hear you is because we have it set up that nobody can comment during our meetings if they're walking their off. So I don't know if I've done something wrong.
We can work around the shipping the IT, but that's what you can do to make sure, in case any of us or any board members do need to log on this way and keep sure that it'll.
All right. Guess we need a motion to adjourn the joint meeting of the Riley County Planning Board of Zoning Appeals and reconvene as the Riley County Board of Zoning Appeals.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, we are now the Riley County Board of Zoning Appeals. And we have a hearing to consider the request of Carson and Shelby Lang.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Bob Isaac, Riley County Planner. Carson Lang has made application with Riley County Planning and Development requesting approval or conditional use to establish a secondary dwelling in the agricultural district. The subject property consists of an approximate 4.5 acre unplatted tract, generally located approximately 550 feet west of Tuttle Creek Boulevard on the south side of North 48th Street in Wildcat Township. The purpose of this request is to build a secondary dwelling near their home to provide suitable and secure housing for Mr. Lang's father, who's in attendance this evening. The property was rezoned from agricultural or AG Agricultural District to SF1, single family residential, May of 25. An agricultural protection easement was filed with the Register of Deeds on May 2nd, 2025. There are no special uses, variances, or other conditional uses associated with the subject property. Riley County Fire District Number 1 will serve the site. The nearest county fire station is the Tuttle Creek Fire Station, Station 12, located at 4120 Highway 13. The subject site is located within 5 road miles of the fire stations. According to the most recent Flint Hills Joint Land Use Study, the subject site is located within the land use planning zone shown in blue. Officials from Fort Riley have reported that according to Fort Riley's installation operational noise management plan of 2015, noise-sensitive land uses such as housing, schools, medical facilities, churches, etc., are generally acceptable within the LUPZ. The subject or the property is subject to the notice of potential noise impacts from Fort Riley, Kansas military installation and recommended noise attenuation building methods recorded August 17th, 2020 in the Office of the Register of Deeds. So in a sense, it is subject to a noise disclosure. This is the site plan showing the existing layout of the property. The site plan serves to illustrate the post-development of the site. All uses and structures shall be controlled by the underlying zoning district, subject to the use limitations of the district. The site plan shows the principal building currently under construction and the location of the secondary dwelling relative to the principal building. The lagoon will be shared between the two residences, as the secondary dwelling shall remain accessory to the principal dwelling. All driveways, parking areas, and storage areas will consist of gravel or all-weather surfacing. The site plan reflects the agricultural buffers shown along the west and south property lines that were approved via site plan by the Riley County Planning Board when the property was rezoned May of 2025. Conditional use comes conditions. Along with the use-specific standards for secondary dwellings as per the land development regulations, the applicant must also comply with the following conditions, such which will duplicate, some of which will duplicate the use-specific standards. First, there shall be no more than one secondary dwelling on the parcel. Second, an accessory apartment shall not be permitted in either the secondary or principal, the single-family dwelling. The secondary dwelling shall not exceed 2,000 square feet in size. The owner of the lot or parcel shall occupy either the principal single-family dwelling or the secondary dwelling. There is a choice given ultimate flexibility to the property owner. And at least one off-street parking space will be provided for each bedroom within the secondary dwelling. Secondary dwelling shall have a roof pitch, windows, eaves, and other architectural features that are similar or visually compatible with those of the principal building. Your finished materials and trim must be the same or closely match the appearance of the finished materials and trim of the principal building. That's a use-specific standard. That's so it doesn't look hodgepodge and out of character. The property shall remain in compliance with the Riley County Sanitary Code. And the secondary dwelling shall not be conveyed or sold separately from the lot or parcel and shall remain under the same ownership as the principal single-family residence. The lagoon is proposed for the property will serve both the principal residence and the secondary dwelling. That at this point in time, because of the language and the way it's set up in our sanitary code, required a variance to the sanitary code, which was approved by the Board of County Commission. Number 9, the address of each dwelling shall be clearly posted on the principal residence and secondary dwelling respectively. I think that's to allow the emergency management and police to find the actual residence that makes the call. And the driveway serving the secondary dwelling shall follow the general standards of the driveway standards in the unincorporated area of Riley County, Kansas. So not only does the driveway have to extend to the pretty much the principal dwelling, it has to extend a bit further to accommodate the secondary dwelling, which is proposed to be built just south of the principal buildings. Okay, a few pics of the property. As mentioned previously, this is the principal dwelling. It is currently under construction and nearing completion. Pre-existing driveway to the left of the picture serves the property. Moving south along the driveway, not quite to the center of the tract, looking through the trees at the east elevation of the home. The secondary dwelling is proposed to be located on the other side of that truck. The plan is to move forward with construction of the secondary dwelling following a certificate of occupancy for the principal building and, of course, approval of the request by this board. This is the general location of the secondary dwelling where it will be located. And you can see the fence line. Oops, I got a lovely mouse. Tell you. Okay, let's see if I can get this to work. Okay, here it is. This is the south fence line of the property. Okay, so the request is consistent with the use-specific standards of the Riley County land development regulations for secondary dwelling. Staff recommends the requested conditional use be approved as subject to the aforementioned conditions. That's all I have. If you have any questions for me, I'd be glad to entertain those.
Final question?
I don't believe I officially said open the public hearing, but we'll just say open the public hearing just for the record. I guess, do we have, does the applicant want to speak at all, or?
Members of the board, so I am Carson Lang, and again, that's my father. So the plan is again to, as explained, to have him live nearby. As we all know, we get older. As we get older, our health kind of declines. He's doing fairly well himself. My mom is, her health's not doing as well. So to kind of take some of that burden off of him, help him maintain a healthy lifestyle while we can help with my mom, keeping her nearby so we can kind of go and check on her, send the grandkids over to bug her and keep her out of, or put them in her hair so he can get out and go to the store, go do whatever he needs to do. That's kind of our thoughts and plans on this, to, again, take care of those that took care of us for 18 years, or at least myself. If you had no questions for me?
No.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
My name's Robert Lang, Bob Lang, Carson's dad. The reason we are entertaining this, or would like to do this, my wife, we moved here 6 years ago from Colorado Springs, and her health has gone downhill the last 5 years. We have been through 23 doctors. They can't find anything. They can't relieve her of any pain. She doesn't drive anymore. I took the car away from her. She doesn't want to drive anymore. She doesn't leave the house anymore except to go to doctor's appointments. We've been to Via Christi, St. Francis, Stormont, KU Med Center. Doctors from Wichita have come up. Work on our last, I don't know where else to go. We are working with Dr. Oliphant and Dr. Malmberg, who is also encouraging us to go see Dr. Roddy, a nerve specialist, but we have done everything. Epidurals, CT scans, temporary stimulator. She's got a permanent stimulator in. None of that stuff has worked. So with the help of Carson, we would like to move over there so you can help take care of my wife. Like I said, this is not what we had planned when we moved here. We bought a house in Potawatomi County, north, Nelson Ridge North off of Green Valley. And we'll probably sell it. Well, we will sell it and just move over there. And as far as subdividing, it won't be subdivided because that house is going to be deeded over to Carson as part of his inheritance. That's about all I have. I mean, I've been in construction 47 years, so I kind of know a lot of the rules that Bob's explained to me and stuff like that. But with the help of your board and with Bob, I would appreciate if we could go ahead and put secondary dwelling on that property.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll ask for proponents or opponents, but there's no one else in the room, so. I guess at this time, I would entertain a motion to close the hearing.
Let's close the hearing.
Second.
All in favor? Any discussion?
Nope,
No.
pretty straightforward.
No,
You all will sign the conditional use.
I think we still need to make a motion and vote on
I
it.
move that we approve the conditional use.
I was paying attention this time. Second?
Second.
Anybody?
Okay, who seconded?
Sure.
Okay.
All in favor? Aye. All right.
Yeah, the key is the conditions, they make it work.
Yeah.
There's,
All right.
being a firefighter, you gotta get those driveways wide enough for us to get the fire trucks in.
I'm sorry, what was that?
He's a firefighter.
Being a firefighter, you gotta make sure the driveways are big enough, we can get our fire trucks in.
I've been through that program in Colorado Springs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just plain about it. The police will be there to make sure the scene's secure.
All right, we have to reconvene as the Riley Planning Board if there's nothing on the agenda.
Actually,
It's says
You
we
can
do.
do that, or you can skip it because there's no agenda items.
That's what. Let me just,
I'm moving we adjourn the meeting.
there you go.
I second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right.
That's what it said.
Fine, then.
I got the thing.
There's nothing on that.
Abandoned, bye.
Yeah. Get back at her.
Where's the camera? There it is.